die, get ready to evade tax.
Hi, I'm Pt1 and you're watching R.age. Well, my paper executive look contest has come to the audition round. It's meant to be a closed-door audition at this SPH auditorium. But if you stay with us today, you'll get a chance to see how the 100 or so shortlisted participants perform today. So, come.
Oh, I can't get enough of this giddiness when we shake hands and nice to meet you too.
You may be wondering, what are all these smart-looking people up to? Well, they are waiting for their turns to impress the judges with their eloquence and charisma.
I actually achieved a Fast Track Award in 1 month, what would have taken 6 months to achieve. And on top of that, within 2 years, I actually achieved a global award of Top 1%, the $1 Million Roundtable.
My Paper Executive Look Competition is Singapore's very own pageant that scouts for the most stylish, confident, and articulate individuals in the corporate world.
I always enjoy kind of these interesting competitions, and it's a new challenge. It's I'm learning about Singapore a little bit today, trying to immerse myself in the local culture a little bit. I applied for The Apprentice back in the States, so same kind of fun competition, I guess.
So, is this somewhat like The Apprentice? Well, not really. At least the judges are not as intimidating as Donald Trump.
Gene, you're fired.
Neither will the winner walk away with a job contract. But still, the $10,000 cash prize for the top winner is a big draw, especially in times of financial downturn, right?
And times are bad, so yeah, the cash money is the biggest draw actually. So
what's more, the top 20 finalists will get to attend skincare and presentation classes for free. And who knows, for once, they may get to be a Barack Obama.
Once you are in, you're going to be in the news like you've never been in the news before. You're going to be in the news like Obama.
If you look at the kind of media exposure they will receive in the coming weeks. Now, we'll present you some of the participants in the house, starting from the very sweet to the very tall. Hello, we are with Valerie, one of our participants in today's My Paper Executive Look contest. So, Valerie, can you tell us a little bit more about what you do at your work?
I'm a priority banker in RBS Bank.
So, actually, what makes you join the competition? Like, were you headhunted on the street?
Yeah, actually, I was at Raffles Place, and after my lunch, so someone actually approached me, and this is something that I wanted to do for a long time, and I would like to try and how far I can go.
So you're just waiting to be headhunted on the street. Was it a cool experience?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, and also because of the grooming classes, I would like to learn more.
Okay, sure. Is it the first competition or pageant that you joined?
Yes, this is my very, very first.
Okay, so do you know what to expect, in the following rounds if you were to be shortlisted as the top 20 finalists?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Have to be less, but must be more confidence. Yeah, because I think I'm a little bit nervous there.
Okay. Yeah. So that's kind of your shortfall in terms of confidence, but you're building it up.
Right.
Okay. In your workplace, can you tell us what's the biggest challenge that you have dealt with so far?
Maybe politics in terms of in a corporate level. So try to juggle with it and yeah.
Okay, so politics exists internally, right, in your department?
Yes.
So was it harder to get along with female colleagues or male colleagues?
For my case, I think it's still okay, but it depends. But it's not girl or
gender.
Yeah, it's just depends whether they like you or not. Sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So would you think that you are well liked by your colleagues?
Of course.
Why?
Why? Because I think I'm very genuine as a person, and I like to go out with them after work for some drinks and some food. Then generally it's if you have I actually help them in terms of their clients as well. So we are actually very we
like a one unit thing.
One unit, like a teamwork, to help each other.
Okay, so we'll see whether the very well liked Valerie will succeed in the next round. Okay, good luck to you, and I hope you enjoy the competition anyway.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Okay, for this interview, I'm going to have a special request because if I were to stand together with these participants in the My Paper Executive Look contest, I'll be out of frame. So let's proceed to the sofa area.
You guys were like wondering what my height was, right? I'm actually 6'4", and no, I do not play basketball, unfortunately. In my free time, I hit the gym. I do a bit of yoga and Pilates because it helps to improve my posture, and it's a great way to relax.
Okay, so Austin, you stood at 6'4", which is like 194 cm. Maybe you are the tallest person that I've met in person so far. And just now you told the judges that you felt awkward, most of the time because of your height. Why is that the case?
Well, because like being 194, you definitely stand out above the average Singaporeans. I felt over height most of the time.
Over height? Okay, I felt under height and it's equally awkward actually. Alright, do you think...
You're a good height for girls, petite height.
Thanks so much. You stand a good chance in winning this competition. Okay, so do you think it will give you like any advantage, in terms of standing out from the crowd at this competition with your height?
Well, I think physically, yes, it would give me an advantage because I think people would tend to zoom in on me more, like if we do a group pose. But I would hope to use my personality and my friendliness to actually stand out from this competition.
You want your personality to shine more so than your look or your height. Okay, that's cool. So besides your personality and your look, one of the most important judging criteria in this competition is how corporate savvy you are. So in terms of that, how confident are you, in terms of your office intelligence quotient?
Well, I've been working for 4 over years within the banking environment, and I would say that I've made very good progress in terms of corporate savviness. I think my colleagues, they like me, and I've got very good bosses who recognizes me for who I am, and I do cherish my bosses and my colleagues.
Can you give us like one tip on how to make yourself more popular, more well-liked, amongst your colleagues and by your bosses?
Oh, because I'm naturally helpful. If they have like any problems, no matter how small it is, be it like actual projects they need involvement, to even like party planning, if they need people to help plan parties, or even like to fix the photocopy at the paper jam, I will be there to help them.
Alright, so besides your banking job, I understand that you also model.
It's something very new to me. I just started actually. I've just completed my training. Yesterday was my passing out parade, so I'm kind of like bursting with confidence right now.
Okay, it's just in time, for you to boost up that confidence before this competition. Okay, so your modeling experience will definitely help you in this competition, right?
Definitely. It was the guys at the agency, the creative director, Jude, and they kind of like told me that hey, you have a lot of potential, that being tall is not a bad thing, and that you have the looks. That bit I'm still trying to come to terms with, seriously. I'm trying to come to terms with. Yeah, so I thought, hey, this is a great opportunity for me to try. So here I am.
Basically, they instill some kind of confidence in you. And if you win this competition, definitely, I suppose, it will be much easier for you to come to terms with your look. Like
that will be a confirmation.
And now, what about the very talented? Hi, we are with Wei Ying, and she is a management executive from Singapore Tourism Board. And you have captured a lot of attention during the audition because you said you speak 5 + 2 languages. Can you tell us which are those 5 languages?
I speak English, Chinese, French, Spanish, Italian well. And I took Japanese before, and I'm currently learning Russian.
So, would you be able to say, I'm the next winner of the executive look competition, in these 5 languages?
I can say it in French.
Okay. Try it in French.
Je veux gagner la compétition My Paper Executive Look. I understood one part that I will
Competition.
Okay, cool.
So why is it that you are able to, master so many languages? Like you are local, and then you spend some time
In the United States, I studied there for 4 years. I majored in economics and French in my undergraduate, and when I was at Yale University, I did Spanish and Italian. And then I continued learning, and then I picked up Russian recently. Yes.
I'm envious. So that would help you a lot, right? Being able to speak multiple languages in a job, in the tourism sector. Because basically you can deal with those sectors. I mean, like the French market or the Russian market, for that matter.
I've been asked to do some translations, be it emails or correspondence or French liaisons from other countries. And I've gone to Valencia as well. So I've spoke the most Spanish I ever did, which was stressful. But I enjoyed it. Yeah.
How confident are you of your performance, basically, in today's audition?
I was nervous.
Nervous, okay.
I was like, why am I nervous? But I was nervous, but regardless, I'm confident.
Were you intimidated by the 3 judges?
Oh, no. They were very friendly. And I think Jill Alfonso was like, are you nervous? I'm like, yes. And then she was like, you shouldn't be. I'm like, okay, thank you. That's very kind.
So would it be more exciting if your voice is amplified during the audition? Because I understood just now it wasn't. Would you prefer that?
I think my voice is generally quite loud, so it wouldn't really make a difference. But yes, it would be fairly intimidating to a bunch of strangers who are listening to you talk.
What do you think is your X factor?
I have a great sense of humor.
And we'll get to know that, as the competition proceeds. And we hope to see you in the next round. Good luck to you. And after the break, we'll profile other participants, including a couple and a mother of a 9-month-old girl. Don't go away before we end, because the judges have something to say too.